Gabrielle here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to I Espy with my Shamanic eye. And it's so funny. My internal side was like, we about to get some intuitive downloads. They funny. All of those, the channel's going through some name changes here and there as I'm guided to do so. It is what it is. But they said, don't forget. They funny. All right. Let's start with some love, some joy, some celebration. Ooh, and always grounded in the truth. How y'all liking this new moon energy? I hope you manifest, manifest, manifest. Right. So, I'm here on Madonna's holiday. Mm-mm-mm. Take some time to celebrate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's funny. Let's see. I don't really resonate with this deck a lot. It's so funny. I keep going back to it, hoping we're gonna. Hey, all is amazing. Is all well with you? Wait. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. Protect me as I open myself to be a channel for the divine collective day. Angels, ancestors, and guides. Your own deck, archangels. You know your perpetual post. Let's get to it. Page of materials. Knight of material. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's getting kind of heavy. It's getting kind of heavy. That means you're growing. The seeds are planting, they are growing. Some things take a little longer, but you know what? You're seeing results, baby. You're seeing results. Also, there's some communication happening. Page of Knights. All right. Let's see. We got the 10 of emotions. I don't know. I hope Madonna's okay. Because that song is hanging around. But we do have the 10 of emotions, the 6 of voices, and the Queen of inspiration. Translation: 10 of cups, 6 of swords, Queen of wands. See, the energy is amazing. Ooh. Could be downloads. As I say that, I cut the deck to the 8 of wands. But it may not be so good news, because the 5 of emotions, which is the grief card behind it, may be pertaining to someone you cared about. Yeah, an old friend or something. I don't know. Shake it off, take a shower, take a nap, if you can. Ooh, c'est la vase. Ooh, yes. I'm getting synergy because I cut the deck to the 9 of materials. Queen of emotions. Justice, baby. The devil's behind that. Ace of materials. I love it. I do. Hierophant. Woo! Eight of inspiration. Look like you getting your flowers. Yeah. We picked up the other day that the devil was very nervous and that energy is here. Look, right there again. Devil to the 9 of swords. That's the exact same energy. It's the same. See? Same. And there's a 10 of swords. You know why? Because that ass got handled. What? Because justice is there. They thought, look, that you was going to buckle on this journey. 9 of materials, 9 of pentacles energy. Queen of emotions. They didn't think you was emotionally regulated enough to traverse this and do this alone. But you did. Page of voices, 8 of materials. You put that work in. Knight of emotions, temperance. What I tell you, the devil is a lie because the 7 of voices is behind it. Right. You did that. Oh, see? See? Same energy. How you like me now? Whoa. And the muse of inspiration. Right. You on fire. That's the equivalent of the king of wands in this deck. There's no kings in this deck. Look, five of wands. Because you was under. You was doing it. You was fighting for your life. And you didn't even know it. Well, maybe you did a little bit, but you was cool. You was just really focused on the mission, page of materials, line of materials. Look, there's the Fool. Like I said, focus on the mission. Look at this. Fool, magician, the priestess. What I say? Wop, 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 wop. And look, back to the Lovers. Didn't I say that felt like balance? I shouldn't have picked that up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Look at that. You did that. You did that. Boy, you did that. Now look, two of emotions, two of cups. You are so balanced, and they just watching. They watching you work and watching they shit crumble, and they're also watching you transform with the death energy. All them horns going on. Yes, Jesus. Yes. Hey. I'm hearing Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith. You get it? Aerosmith? Okay. Okay. Look. They try to throw a tower at you. Look. Tower, the star, and the moon. Are you tripping? And look, the Six of Materials was face down. Look at that. That's wild. Look, they were trying to tank your vibe. Because look, we got 666. Not a negative number, but it's more so energetic vibration. They was trying to get you to be all up in your head, and you was like, it's not me. It's not me. They was trying to put you in your head. They was trying to make you a zombie. Oh my gosh. With their tanks and their bombs and their guns. Do. Wow. They was like, there's no way they're going to balance through that. There's just no way. Did you not see? Listen, we started. With the Page of Materials and the Knight of Materials. That's some steadfast energy. That's like, it's that song. It's been a long time, but I know a change gonna come. That's the energy of the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Like, are you tripping? I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, they in it to win it. Like, because they are inspired. I keep like recently it's been like this perpetual thing in my mind, like a visual banner. An occupation is nothing more than something you love to occupy your time doing. Ba 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 ba. Right. And it's like, yeah, that's this energy. In it to win it. Don't you love when they find a way to pry themselves back in, Mag? Just ignore them. Absolutely ignore them. We have number 787 showing up, so that's pretty interesting. It's the 7 of emotions, 8 of emotions, and the 7 of inspiration. See? That double downs on what I was picking up on with me explaining again. An occupation is nothing more than something that you choose and love to do to occupy your time. And bonus, you get paid for it. Woohoo! Yes. Yes. That's the way it's supposed to be. And there's no clouding that. And so, somebody don't get bored. I'm just telling you, they don't get bored. They don't get lost. They don't look back. They are always inspired. Always looking for new ways to break through, level up. You know what I mean? Someone keeps so much about themselves guarded. Like, I don't know. I'm really getting like somebody who thought they had like pierced your cloak. Didn't I tell you somebody does not lack inspiration? Look, 6 of inspiration they was trying to see. Look. There's the Queen of Materials. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And then look, there's the King. See what I mean? Your 8 of Inspirations. Page of Voices. That is somebody who's looking to learn at all angles all the time. Just a little sponge in the world. Man. See, we got the Magician, the Fool, the Magician, and the Priestess. Somebody, you know what I mean? You're multifaceted. You're multi-talented. There's so much that you don't express. Oh, I love that. I love that. I do. I almost feel like these cards aren't really shuffled properly. Man, they were really trying to cause you a lot. Like, and it was more than one, but that's okay. We don't care about that. Yo, they so funny. Why am I hearing that song, Ace of Base? Don't turn around. Somebody like, they don't want you to see, look, that they in a field. They're letting you go. That's the point. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be... Right. Yeah, look. Then I... Ace of Base, and there's the Ace of Emotions, and there's the Sun. What's up? Wait, are they coming back? Look, and there's the Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords. Right. Is there some sort of reunion tour? Because I would love that shit. But Divine Feminine, they leaving you alone. They got to. They got to. They got to. They have lost. They have lost. But you know, new levels, new devils. So we don't worry about that. They always fade. The garbage always takes itself out. You know, there'll be somebody else who comes across you with the 6 of Inspiration. You know what I mean? They're gonna think you're froggy, and they're gonna rib it towards you, and they're gonna get ricocheted and tossed back into the abyss. It is what it is. So we like it. We love it. All right. But the energy is very grounded and practical. As I said, we are into Virgo season. Yes, love. Yes, yes, yes. So, the sob story is going to come. I'm just telling you now. I'm telling you now. They're going to come when people have their hands out. Just use your Queen of Swords energy. You better be on your heart who goes there. Look, especially if somebody know you got this new job, this new level up, higher font, 10 of materials. That's what I'm saying. I feel it. I feel it. They're going to try to like explain why they lied to you. They betrayed you. They tricked you. They double crossed you. Right. I didn't know what else to do. 8 of Voices. Yeah, no. Bollocks. Right. Page of Voices. Because people all up in your energy. 8 of Materials. Like I said, this season is the season, and this money earning, mountain burning. That's what Virgo season is. And so, wherever the divine leads you, as I say that, look, Muse of Inspiration, Page of Emotions, the World, and Empress. Okay, okay. Just so. Just be aware. I feel like you're going to be amused with the Muse of Emotion. Knight of Emotion. You're going to laugh at people because you're going to see them coming. 3 of Wands. You already anticipating it. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Like, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your energy is like, you at the point in life where you'll just laugh in somebody's face. And I love that for you. I love it because that is so disempowering to somebody. Now, mind you. I naturally laugh at people. I can't help it. I think everything's fucking funny. So I really do have inappropriate laughter syndrome. I'm gonna call it a syndrome because everything is funny to me. Um, and I have been known to laugh, and I mean like 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 a good belly laugh in a man's face. And I know for a fact it really pisses them off, but I, for a fact, cannot control the laughter. My soul responds to bullshit with laughter. So be aware. Be aware. Yeah, yeah. But I feel like look at that shit. They look, and this is so funny. I love this. I do. Because you're gonna be like, wait, you left me alone to heal, right? Check. You left me alone to deal with whatever I had, right? There was no assistance, right? Although the whole time you knew that life was gonna work out amazing because you be all up in people's business, pulling cards and shit and get readings. Check. And now that life has turned into something absolutely amazing, and here you all come gathered around thinking it's the fucking giving tree, and it ain't no giving tree. As a matter of fact, it's an acacia tree, and it's gonna prick the fuck out of you. I wouldn't touch over here. There are thorns and ants, and there's a lot of defenses, and I don't think you should come over here because it's gonna hurt. Hey, greetings, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, and so now that you have healed, and now that you are in this energy of stability and recuperation, and you good, and everything's falling into place like those beautiful dominoes, and every door aligned for your highest and greatest good is right on the money, like boom, bada, Kendrick, love you. Right. And here they are gathered around, right? Thinking you not gonna know that they was in the background on some Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Magician, right? Right? Being absolutely inspired, doing any and everything to make it harder, right? For you to achieve your victory and success and to get to this place of stability. And you did it in spite of their attempts to make it harder, to make you struggle. Okay. Right. They wanted you in the Five of Pentacles, right? It's just on some low shit. It's okay. You was like, it's cool. Priestess energy. You went within. You really did. You started like getting quiet, started reflecting, started growing, taking your time, Knight of Pentacles, before you move around, had you shift your perspective on these people from the past, Six of Emotions, right? Because they're devils. And all they did was stress you out, worry you, da-da-da-da-da-da. They weren't really looking out for your best interest, only their best interest, right? 10 of Voices. And here we are. Here we are. Where you're finally where you want to be. And that's it. Look, ambition is personal. Let nobody else dictate what that looked like for you with success. It matters not, my lovelies. It matters not. It's about what you put your vision on. If you achieve that, bitch, that make you successful. That make you winning. Right. Muse of Materials with the Wheel of Fortune. It's here. 9 of Emotions. And you get to enjoy it. You are happy and you are independent, and self-sufficient. Like, really. Now you over here just in this realm by yourself. Listen, at the end of the day, we just gonna say humbly thank you, Knight of Emotions, for the 5 of Voices that caused the awakening and the death. We appreciate you. At the end of the day, we appreciate you, but there is no more giving tree. because you chose to strike the first blow. Okay, 3 of voices. Usually that are those closest to you, right? They made their choices. Excuse me. 7 of emotions. Right. And here we are. You walked away and they are blocked. To celebrate with your new community, look. Look at the snowy white owl. Look at that. Look at the Tibetan prayer flags. You where you belong with your actual soul tribe. Look, Ace of Emotions and the Sun. What I say? And if you listen, if they ain't talked to you before, they ain't gonna be able to talk to you now. Not look, now you want to power up. And I feel like that shit is palpable. Emperor to the Muse of Emotions, which will be the king. Right. Look. Page of Emotion, and there's the Empress. Straighten up and fly right. But it's too late. But that's what you did. Look, you invested in yourself. 7 of Materials, Ace of Inspiration, and there is Justice. Now, you and your soul tribe. I love it. And they get to watch from the nosebleed sections. Full Chariot. As you know, on a field winning. Love it. And your words echo in their head. I want you to know that. Look, Queen of Voices. Look. Muse of Inspiration, and there's the 8 of Materials. Like I said, you better straighten up and fly right. Now they need your help. Well, no, too late. Too late. We could have been learning together, growing together, but that's not what you chose. It's okay. You chose to be a saboteur. Oh, I'm digging it. Look. There you go. Yo. You see him coming at 50 paces. Wow. This could have been part of what they wanted to slow down too. Look, there's the Fool yet again. Because, boy, you really in it now. You see in crystal clear. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. And it's funny because I'm not getting that there's any ill will. There's just truth. There's just clarity. And you good. You so good. Look, you made it. Chariot. Ace of Swords. You made it. No, I'm sorry, Muse. That would be the King of Swords. That's so dope. You made it. Look, World, Hermit. Wow. Emperor. 10 of Materials. Look at this. This is... Whoo! Neighbors know my name. My name. My name. Somebody about to be a household name. Look, and that is your justice, baby. Because it is your job, your purpose to cause mass awakenings. Yes. Love it. Yes. Woo. Yo, they so funny. Here I go again on my own. Look, on the open road where I do roam, and I think he says belong. But here you go again. Oh, that shit funny right here. But now you know. Now, like, somebody like feeling super good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I'm so excited because it's taken me a long time to find rhythm with these cards. And so here we are. Proof is in the pudding. Look at me. I showed doubt. And then they was like, wait, I got you. Boom. Boom, boom. Guess I had to reach a new level before I could, look, tap in. I love it. Look at the aces, how they keep showing up. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yo, they said beast mode activated. Now, oh, 9 of emotions. And it's funny, I love how that was a 10 of Pentacles that dropped, because I feel like it's going to be dropping on your lap. It's coming in from everywhere, but it's more than what's tangible. It's the reason why that 9 of emotions had to show up, because it's an energy. It's inside, it's outside, it's above you, it's below you, it's everywhere. It's there. Yes, exactly. Because too often, you know, people misrepresent what abundance is, right? And they take it to some sort of materialism. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, that's not what we're here for. It's more than that. It's community, it's love, it's children, it's nature, it's everything around you. It's the fruit in season, as you know what I mean? Like, forage carefully, right? Do your research. But there's nothing more exciting than happening upon a berry bush or a mango tree or a coconut tree. Like, man, that shit's amazing. Avocado, whatever you find. Like, it's amazing. That is nature's bounty and abundance. Just like, here you go. Be not hungry. Just saying. Right. All things in balance. Thank you. Because look, temperance and the 10 of emotions. See, material and emotions. Both, baby. It's about balance. So you're going to have it. And you can have whatever you like. Yo, they so funny. Ace of emotions. I feel like this lesson took a little long, but that's okay. 7 of materials. It was worth it. Let me work it. Put my thing down. And yo, they funny. All right, Missy. All right, all right, all right. Yo. Through it all. He said he can do it. Me through it. Oh, I mixed 2 gospel songs. But through it all, and he's able. So you already know. You already know. Yeah, look, grievance. Look, look at that. The whole world is your oyster. Look at that. 7 of emotions. Look, what you want. The universe is like right here, call and response. What you want? I think we just discussed it, right? You want that 10 of Pentacles and that 10 of Cups. Yeah. Exactly. Pop the bubble. Pop the bubble. It's time. Yes, I know it's time. Oh, Muse of Inspiration, 6 of Emotions, the Lovers, the Emperor. See what I mean? It's time. It's time. Knight of Inspirations, Page of Materials. Right, because it's called balance. The 2 of materials just showed itself. Right, it's time. Life is about that delicate balance. Too much of anything is bad. It's toxic. It's an imbalance. It goes against the principle of the yin and the yang, right? A constant shuffling of dual energies, right? So you can love your alone time, but you got to get some people time in too. And that's outside of the children. But look, manifest, right? There's a magician yet again. Look, and look. There's the hermit. There's the chariot. There's the world, the awakening. Right. It's time. Page of materials and justice. See? Confirmation on confirmation on confirmation. Yo, they giving me that on the big booty hoes. Jump to it. Yo, they play too much. But like that was the rhythm of confirmation on confirmation on confirmation. I guess it's time to get to the clip. All right. I don't know what the awakened version of going out and dancing is, but maybe some line dancing, some good clean fun, you know, like a day party or something. I don't know. They funny. Because I'm like hot meat kettle. I get it. But I will say, anyway, no, I won't say. Mm-hmm. Pegasus. Pegasus. Look, Knight of Voices, Queen of Voices. Look at that. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Page of Inspiration. Interesting. That's an eclectic range of ages and energies. Now, for my parents out there, I am looking at a delegation, right? Because Queen of Voices, Knight of Voices. That's right. And you got this page of inspiration, you know. Mm-hmm. Especially if you operate in Queen of Pentacles, because that could be a single parent, working parent, all that. Like, you gotta delegate. So you can have a little fun. Yeah, you gotta delegate. It's too much. 10 of Inspiration, 4 of Materials. Yeah. Delegate. Delegate. Right. So you can look again, so you gotta have some fun. And I'm gonna say this. For those of you who have little spiritual children, little psychic kids, you're gonna have to teach. Look, son, this is, you need to be aware of this. Your children will emotionally manipulate you while you are out and about, okay? Son, 9 of Materials, 4 of Emotions. When they get bored, because you out being an individual, 9 of Materials, having a good time, son, doing a good thing, right? Being you, they will pull on your energy in such a way that you come back from whatever you're doing. So you need to teach your children how to self-soothe. Because there is a form of, like, I don't want to, it's intended, but it comes from a lack of maturity. They really don't know no better. And if your kids are always attached to you, it is very difficult for anyone else to be with them, sit with them. You know what I mean? So you've got to put a little parameters and delegate. Because I don't see it going any better if you don't figure it out with the hang muse right there. And with the Muse of Materials, for those of you who have connections to, we'll say, the other parent, right? Y'all have to figure this out, because this bridge exists to both parents. Y'all got to work together on this, especially when it comes to guiding this child or these children across this, we'll just say, psychic highway. I got to figure it out, because I feel like that's the missing link in what's going on for somebody out there. Your kids is super, super, super psychic, right? And it's of emotions and Tower. You will feel like the world is ending pertaining to them. So teach them to self-soothe so you can have a life. Temperance, Lovers, Strength, the Wheel. It's very important. Ace of Materials. You know who you are. You've already had your suspicions about it. Just, handle your business. You need to read up on it if you're not overly familiar. You're not having panic attacks. It's your kids pulling on you. Anyway, yeah, see, look, 10 of Emotions, 9 of Emotions, 9 of Voices. Ain't nothing wrong with them. 5 of Inspiration, 8 of Voices, Emperor. Y'all gonna have to put these, like, with other family members, with the Emperor showing up and then the 10 of Materials right behind it. Yeah. You're going to have to engage them. I feel like I'm talking to a star seed. Somebody has a star seed child. You may not know this. Look at this shit. Ace of Voices, Ace of Inspiration, Seven of Materials, Ace of Emotions, the Star and the Moon. I feel like somebody need to read up on like crystal children, something like that. But you also need to figure out how to like put some sort of barrier up between their energy and yours so you can truly discern when something's really wrong and when they just want you to come back to the house. Okay? Because somebody's strings is being pulled and I don't think it's funny. I mean, it's a little funny. All right. But anyway, the universe is waiting on y'all to put y'all, you know, what you want to manifest out there. You know, this beautiful energy is here with the new moon. Don't waste it. Okay. And be specific. Or at least get out the way so they can just bring in your blessings that you already manifested way back yonder. Look, as I say that, Ace of Inspiration. That's so funny. I just heard order in the court. I don't know. Views of emotions. Night of emotions. Kiki, do you love me? I'm sorry. Maybe this is why I heard order in the court. Because look, the will, strength, and justice are in the middle in the block position. Wow. Interesting. This makes me feel like some things are literally hanging in the balance on how somebody emotionally reacts to some sort of communication that's coming in. Shit. Like a lot hangs on this. Do tell, do tell, do tell. Look. Ace of Inspiration. Lord. You're going to have to lean on the divine on this. Is what I'm getting. Because look, the Queen of Emotions on the bottom. I don't know if it's a bad thing or not, or negative, I should say. She comes out. Somebody might really tell you they in love with you. And they've... Nine of Inspiration, Muse of Inspiration, Seven of Inspiration, Temperance, Night of Inspiration, and Awakening. Somebody really gonna be like, no, for real. I have tried everything in my power to move away from you, forget you, blah, 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 blah. It's gonna feel like it's out of the blue, but I don't know if it really is. I feel like it's really up to you on whether or not this happens. Because it makes me feel like I'm hearing walk on by, foolish pride. So maybe someone had an opportunity and they, right, and they blew it. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Just, that's funny. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Page of materials. Wow. I'm, I'm hearing, you are the unforgettable song. Not the Nat King Cole one, the modern, um, I forget the guy's name. Do it in a hurry. Like that song. Sorry, but I can't really. I can hear it clearly, but I can't verbally catch the rhythm to deliver it in any sort of accuracy right now. Um, gonna bother me because I can see the artist. French Montana, thank you. I knew Natalie Cole or her dad was gonna pop up first. I did. I'm just like, it can't be that many of them. A lot of covers of the original, but no, this is different. French Montana. Yeah. You planted a seed. And I feel like this person's been looking for you. What do they have? A dilemma. The Hanged Muse. I feel like they stuck on you. Nah. Interesting. Oh gosh. I'm hearing Hoobastank, the reason. Interesting. Wow. So what caused this person, right, missed opportunity, whatever you want to call it, is more than that. It really is more than that. Boy, I tell you. What caused a delay in all of this, right, of a King and Queen of Cups coming together, right? It was this person's choices, right? How they was moving, the things they wanted, or the things they thought they wanted. Because Hangman, 5 of materials, right? This person was really out of balance. Out of balance, excuse me. Moving from a place of pride and ego, hurt, lack, you name it. In deep need of a spiritual awakening, of a dark night. The Hermit sitting up here, of some introspection, right? I'm getting this is somebody you dated briefly in your youth. 3 of emotions, Page of emotions, Knight of Pentacles. 7 of emotions. Wow. Definitely given casual dating. But there was clearly emotional connection. Was it passion-based, King of inspiration? Sure. But it was more than that. There was this energy of calm and peace between you. Empress, 4 of inspiration, 3 of inspiration. Knight of inspiration, Hierophant, Devil. See? 2 of materials. Could have gone the distance? Yes. Was somebody chasing the bag and ass? Yes. Now are they bored with their choices? Yes. Are they trying to spin the block? Yes. Have they done some soul searching? Yep. It's all about you and what you want to do. Ace of inspiration, Queen of emotion. Whichever one of you is operating more so in the Queen of Cups energy, meaning you probably were kinder, more compassionate, more showing of love, expressing, you were just more giving in the emotional department. Eight of inspiration and the star. This person had no idea of destiny, soul contracts, blah 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 blah. Because I see a huge one in the middle right here. Will, strength, justice. Interesting. When I say somebody been marinating and marinating and marinating on something that you said, boy, we beyond free real estate. It's not a room in their mind. It's a whole ginormous skyscraper. That's so funny. I'm hearing that Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow song. I tried to drink it away. Wonder where you been. That he he wants to come back home and tell you he loves you. Star, moon. Like this person now knows y'all are each other's destiny, right? Very strong Sag. Somebody has a prominent air sign placement. I'm getting double fire and air. Heavy Aquarian influence for some Libra. Lovers. Queen of Swords. I don't know. I feel like you're in your Queen of Swords when it comes to this person. Okay. Hey, you do what you do. Definitely somebody from the past. You recognize this person immediately, though. Look, awakening. Like, immediately, you knew exactly who they were. Even if you didn't have verbiage. I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl. That's the energy like that was going off when you met this person. Regardless if it was spoken, you knew that was your person. Doesn't always work out. Sometimes a two-way street becomes a one-way street and then a dead end. It happens. But you knew exactly. Page of Inspirations, like hot look, the world, Chariot. You knew exactly. Wow. You are my destiny. Hey, hold on. I'm just giving you a strong heads up. I don't even want to pull to see what you should or should not do. That's on you. I'm just letting you know. They coming back. They spinning the block. And it's not Mercury retrograde. Hold on. Oh, Lord, thank you. I've been upset. Definitely would have been. Oh, Venus enters Leo. Or it just did a couple minutes ago. The moon is also now in Libra. Okay. With too many prominence. Oh. All right. Oh, remember what I said about getting outside, okay? Meeting people. Next 48 hours look like a good time to do that. Don't fucking overthink it either. Just go. Mm. So refreshing. Ace of Materials. Eight of Voices. Huh. I'm getting grid work. Look. See the circle around her with the stones at interval? I don't know what the white is. It could be salt, could be something, could be a cascarilla, or I think that's how you say it. But I'm definitely, some flowers, some herbs, different types of smudge sticks. You could even like wear flowers in your hair to help protect your crown from this. It feels like parasitic energy. It does. The Eight of Voices. Right. Somebody doesn't want you to feel the way you do with the Page of Emotions here, Ace of Voices. They want you to be in some woe is me, I need help, overthinking, worrying, negative thoughts, because it keeps this door, sketchy, like it flickers. Like the door of abundance, the door of value, just it flickers. And so they want you out of sorts. Yeah, see, look, Tower. But I feel like you so calm, cool, collected. Look, you chilling. Four Voices. Look, she in a bubble bath. Look, that could have been a spiritual bath with some roses. You could have been listening to some frequencies. You so good. Look, Ace of Emotions. Look, Ace of Cups. Just chilling. Somebody, listen, and it's funny because somebody's like literally in a dark room, right? This is demonic. I don't even want to tap into it like that, but I see you, bitch. That's some demonic shit. It's okay. You protected. So if you've been like taking more spiritual baths and doing more protection work, this is why. Why y'all playing that song? Don't matter if it's black or white. Listen, ain't mine. I know it's Michael Jackson. And for some, I'm really getting weird vibes. Like somebody sitting in solitary confinement, doing some weird, deep, dark meditation work to try to engage you. Look at this shit. Alright, gonna get stuck. Look, Hermit, Five of Materials. They gonna get stuck. Yeah. Trying to peer in on you, trying to create some sort of door, right? So they can have access to your Ace of Materials, right? While blocking you and letting them in. No. It's not how that's gonna work. Child. You have leveled up. Emperor energy. Emperor Hierophant. Look. Three of Voices, death. I told you they're gonna get stuck, and they're not gonna be able to get back in to they self, and you're just gonna perish in solitary. Ace of Voices. That is the truth, Ruth. They're never gonna know. Oh shit! Not that soundbite. Lord. Because I feel like you in the basement. Whoever this person is that's incarcerated, like they in the basement somewhere. They're never gonna know. They're not gonna come. Wow. Anyway, so if you've been guided to do more protection work or experiment with different types of protection, salt circles, crystals, whatever, keep going. It's working. Anyway, that's so funny. Look, the Priestess and the Knight of Inspiration. That's the Knight of Wands, by the way. Somebody could even be trying to do like using blood magic, because it looks like she's trying to puncture the hand. A lot of times, from what I've seen in retellings, they cut the hand. In order to add a little oomph with the fireworks back there to whatever they're doing. Yeah. I guess they're pointing that out for someone. Look at somebody's hands. Look at their palms. A lot of times, how do I bridge this without being rude? I know there's a lot of folks out there who suffer from suffer from mental disturbances, and they harm themselves, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some people who have an abundance of looks like cuts and stuff, but you know it ain't that. They could be involved in engaging in some dark arts, right? And so you're being told to use the Queen of Swords energy, discernment, to figure out whether or not somebody's really victimizing themselves or somebody's perpetrating. And you know what I mean? People use covers for all sorts of things. Now hold on, what did you say, Mike? Could be a spirit guide. He's passed on. You know what I mean? Like, people pop through. Mm-hmm. Look, Six of Voices, Knight of Voices. The King of Pop, the Emperor. It's funny, right? And when's his birthday? I know we in his season. I think it's September. I think he's a September Virgo. So I wouldn't be surprised if his energy was up, around a lot of people who are channelers. Oh, wow. So as soon as I saw this card, and it looked like somebody doing some heavy, heavy, heavy jar work. And I mean heavy, because there's 10 vessels, right? Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see all the splatter and all that. It's giving me the energy like bippity boppity boop, right? But there's look like cows, and there's something red on each and every one of them, and it makes me feel like there have been up to 10 animals utilized in these jars workings, because look how red everything is, arid and dry. Somebody could be making sacrifices to the land to break a famine. No access to the internet? Because, like, that sound like the internet at work. TikTok or something. Look, Page of Inspiration, Ace of Inspirations. What I say? It's a no. It's a no. Whatever they're trying to manifest, it's a no. Whatever door, whatever gate they're trying to, the double pages, it produces uprights, death, justice. Whatever's happening on these lands, look, there's the will right here. There's strength. And there's the Hierophant, the star, the moon. It is so ordered by the divine, the sun. So if something's being like long, hot, arid, drying up, water going away, it is the decree of the divine. This is really making me feel like when they came and was like, hey, Martha. It's like, let me stop. When the angel, went to Lot and was like, yo, we about to blow this, John. You might want to get up out of here. You and your family, we going to give you this 1, 2, 3. This 1, 2, 3. Because look, cut the deck. 10 of Voices, 2 of Swords. I feel like people been made their choices. 4 of Inspiration and the Magician. See what I mean? It's a no. It's a no. Too much war, too much fighting, too much treachery. 5 of Inspiration to bring balance to this. To bring harmony to this. To bring life back to this. 2 of Emotions, and there's the Empress. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Your best bet, if this is somebody, if you recognize somebody doing this shit, is to get up out of there. Because 8 of Emotions, 8 of Cups. Get up out of there. It's not going to get better. This is like when you offend God, and God be like, all right, I got my lick. Watch this. Not on petty, on principle. High Priestess. That's who this. That's in this. Blah blah blah. That's who's in this 10 of Inspiration. And it's sad because this person is committing greater atrocities to the land by doing this, which is actually sealing, things off even further, if you will. Like the final nail in the coffin. Look, there's the Emperor. Yowza! Shit. They just quoted a line from Wyatt Earp from Tombstone when he was like, he's bringing hell with him. Yeah. And I feel like that's what this place is going to look like wherever they're located. I really do feel like it's very arid. Very, very arid. And even if it did rain, if it's been arid for so long, that's just going to do what? It's going to create flooding. Three of Swords. Like, Hey, Mo, anyway. Shit. I don't like that energy. 3 of Swords to the 6 of Materials. That's like, it's an eye for an eye. Shit. Emperor. Our Father's patience. Emperor, 7 of Materials, right? Look, 6 of Materials, 7 of Materials. Look, 3, 4. 1, 2, he's coming for you. That's really what I'm getting with this. Look, 6 of Emotions. Look how much pain. Hollow. Look at that wheel she's holding with the child and the innocence. See the planet he's spinning? It's a ball, but it's got orbit. I think Uranus has rings. Saturn has rings. There's one more. I forget. Hold on. Oh, it's Saturn. I know the color's not right. Thank you. Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter has dusty ring. No. External rings. Uranus has 13 rings. Neptune has the narrowest rings. And Saturn. Oh, I guess Jupiter does have dusty rings. Um, wow. Earth has rings now too, but it's just debris and satellites. It's not the same. That's so funny. Hold on. The Emperor gives me Saturn. Lessons. They keep giving me. Sorry, gotta look. Ooh, and we got eclipses coming up. And remember, Neptune did the retrograde thing July 4th, and it won't go direct until 12/10. So there is interesting energy of Neptune, not to mention, shit, no, they're all involved. Wow. Saturn's in retrograde still. Uranus is in retrograde. No, it starts September 1st, excuse me. Neptune's in retrograde. We know Pluto's in retrograde. Wow. Huh. I remember looking at this before. This ginormous overlap. Needless to say, children. Like, let me stop. I feel like the last 6 months, right? Because the six of emotions, the memo went out, right? When we started this year, shortly thereafter, get it together, wasn't heated. It's really what I'm getting. Look, world, 6 of inspiration, 3 of material, 8 of material. For those people who took the assignment, right, and started moving forward, working together for the greater good with others, right? The 3 of materials, that's working with other like-minded people. 8 of material, that's the 8 of pentacles, literally. Look. See the circle? See the people? Right. Yeah. The way that car went around that corner, like skirt, all of that shit. That's what I feel like people gonna be trying to do. Get out the way of the fray. For those of you who hearkened, right? You listened to the call, the global call that went out. Good job. You're gonna be handsomely rewarded. Look how narrow that little path is. Look how cautious she's being. Where she stepped. One foot. Look, balance every step on each strike with each foot. See, very, very careful. Wow, you gonna be protected. Is what I'm getting. From whatever's going on and whatever's to come. And I don't even like readings like this. This is making me really uncomfortable. But from whatever's coming in, I'm getting, you going to be given, the angel of the Lord. Right? And look. 666, right? You kept your vibe high. Good job. Now check this. We have 3. We have 3. And we have 3. Okay? Okay. Just so we tracking here. I don't know why I'm getting like summoning. Shit, look, and there's the star. Right. There is this, this is what I said, summoning energy. Star, Hierophant, 10 of emotions. Like the star seeds being called together, like all those who were able to make it through spiritual school, Justice, Sun, Priestess. Cool. I don't know where the fuck y'all going, but it looks like you're going somewhere. Yo, they stupid. To the moon! Like, stop that. I ain't one to doubt. Who knows? I gotta pick these up because I don't want to get that deep. Like, I really don't. I know what they saying. I really do. And I'm like, uh-oh. Like, if you didn't heed the warning, 3 of voices, 6 of materials, that eye for an eye, like, you're gonna be shielded. That's so wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit, but we're gonna move forward. No. No, we're gonna leave all that alone. That's why I said they're gonna be shielded from what's to come. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay? Listen, I got enough issues. Not issues, but I do like to travel and shit, There's a lot of refusing to listen. People, whatever. You know what you should and you shouldn't be doing. Period. There's the lovers and there's the awakening. Right. To a great degree, the ascension process is a choice. A lot of people choose ignorance as bliss. Remember in the Matrix where the bull was like, I should have done that. Right. Right. will willingly choose to stay asleep than see it for what it is, than to go through whatever battles and struggles of what it is. And unfortunately, for those who chose to stay asleep, it is what it is. No more rose-colored glasses. All right. I don't think I'm supposed to read that because I'm not connecting with it. Sorry. All right, let me shift decks. Thank you. How long have I been on here? Oh, that might be the problem right there. Actually, I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I hope this helped you. Thank you very much for tuning in, sending light and love. We'll do it again soon. Bye.